Welcome back, Glam Fam. It's your girl, Angela Denise, and I am here with you today to talk about foundations. Today's video is going to be part 2 in my 4-video Summertime Fun in the Sun makeup series. Today, I have 5 foundations that I want to demo for you that I feel like are perfect for summertime. These are the foundations that I personally will be reaching for this summer. Before we dive into the video, I want to give a special shout out to one of my OG subscribers, Miss Mona Rock. Thank you so much for rocking with me for over 3 years here on my channel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the first foundation. This foundation was released last year during the pandemic. Like, where were we going with a full coverage foundation on? It was released with 34 shades at $40, 1.5 ounces. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck. I am speaking of none other than the NARS Soft Matte Foundation. So I demoed this foundation in a tutorial or get ready with me that I did on my channel just like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I have been in love with it ever since. The foundation shade that I'm currently using is Moria. I do not feel like that's my perfect shade. I don't think that I have a perfect shade in this foundation. I typically wear the shade Caracas in NARS foundations. So I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna keep Moria, but then I'm gonna try out Caracas as well. So because this foundation was released during the pandemic, I did not get a chance to go in store when it first released to pick out my shade. And when I did order shades, the shades were wrong, or because I had been in the house, Caracas was just so dark. But I'm going to give that shade another try now. I want you guys to kind of see the consistency of these formulations, because that's kind of how I'm picking my foundations these days. I really love a watery consistency. This one is actually quite watery, but yet full coverage. Like, this one is full on glam. So this is the one that you're going to want to reach for if you are looking for something full coverage, yet water resistant, sweat proof. I mean, she is not going anywhere. This foundation comes in a variety of different undertones, which is one of the things I really love about it. You're going to get a neutral olive, you're going to get cool tones, warm tones, and peaches. It's formulated with hyaluronic acid. It's a matte finish, almost transfer proof, because I don't consider any foundation transfer proof, but almost transfer proof. And this is just a fast favorite for me. If you have oily skin, especially if you have oily skin, then this is definitely the foundation for you. So I'm going to be labeling this one as the full coverage one. This is the full coverage foundation that's not moving, semi-water resistant, semi-transfer proof. It's everything. And plus, you're getting a NARS foundation at either 1.5 ounces at $40, which is a bargain for a higher end foundation at that volume. So if you haven't, the NARS Soft Matte Foundation is amazing. Next up is a foundation released back in 2019. In fact, it wasn't necessarily a new release, it was a reformulation. This was a reformulation of the original Chanel Ultra Le Tint, and this one comes in 34 shades and is the priciest on the list at $60, but I absolutely love this formulation. Now, you're only getting 30 shades. You're getting both warm and neutral undertones in this formulation. This is the one that I'm going to pull for when I want to look glamorous, or if I'm going to an event in summertime, because this is the one that is long wearing. It dries down similar to the NARS foundation, but it isn't tight on the skin. This one is the thicker formulated one out of all that I'm mentioning here today. But ma'am, when it says flawless perfecting, it is. I actually don't think that I've tried this particular foundation with my Givenchy Prism Libre powder. And I probably should, because this is blurring on the skin and so is my Givenchy powder. So the two of them together must be a match. So again, this is the thickest formulation out of the 5 that I'm mentioning here today. However, it still does feel light on the skin. And again, the blurring properties on this one is the best out of everything that I'm mentioning here today. And that is precisely why it's on the list. And also, it is definitely very long wearing. She's not going anywhere. She's not moving around on the face. It's a liquid formulation, but there's something quite moussey about it now that I'm rubbing it in on the back of my hand. So yeah, you're only getting 1 ounce of product on this. I do recommend that you go in and look at the shades in store. You can go to Macy's, Nordstrom's, Neiman's, all of those places sell this particular foundation. This is definitely a staple for my glamorous moments in my collection. And if you love a good full coverage and if you have a pore issue and you want something that's blurring, the Chanel Ultra Le Tint is definitely one that you need to check out. Next up is one that is holy grail status on my list and also the oldest on today's list. This is the Dior Backstage foundation. Now, if you've been rocking with me for a long time, you know that I tried this out when it first launched here on my channel. I don't really like the quality of a lot of my old videos, but you guys feel free to go back and check it out. However, I do have a demo for you. So I am wearing it on the face right now. I think this foundation is probably not only the natural one, but the versatile one. Out of all of the foundations that I'm mentioning here today, it's the most versatile. And it's also the most liquidy foundation that I'm mentioning here today. You are getting a lot of bang for your buck. You are getting 1.6 ounces of product at $40. You're also getting 40 shades in the shade range, and you're getting a variety of undertone. You're getting neutral, warm, cool, olive, and peach undertones in this collection. This one is also water resistant, humidity, sweat, everything resistant. And this is one that I would pull for poolside, like if I'm going to like a pool day party, or if I just want a little something on my face, and I may get water splashed on me or something like that. Like, this is the foundation that I'm wearing for that particular scenario. Now, I do keep 2 shades in my collection. I keep the shade 5 neutral for when I get my deepest around August, September, and then I have 4.5 W, which is what I would wear like now or even during the springtime. So this is the formulation. You see how runny it is? But these are the types of foundations that I love because they look good on textured skin. I love them because you can build them, you can build up on it, and it doesn't look bad on texture and pores and imperfect skin like I have. So this is one of my absolute favorite foundations in my collection. I've loved it from the very beginning. It is a good one. It is a staple. And if you have textured skin and you have oily skin, this one is definitely one that you want to check out. And I also want to mention that this particular foundation is perfect for all skin types, for sure. Again, this one is the most versatile on the list that I'm mentioning here today. Next up is a foundation released summer 2019. Another one that was kind of love at first swatch. It applied beautifully to the skin. It is not nearly as liquidy as the Dior Backstage, not even as liquidy as the NARS foundation, but still a very lightweight foundation that sits pretty on the skin. This is the shade 70N. This one has beautiful, beautiful shade range. I I didn't even realize this one had 50 shades until I was doing my research and my notes for this video. You're getting 50 shades and you're getting a variety in undertone. You're getting your neutrals. You're getting your warm olives. You're getting your warm with yellow undertone, your cool with red undertone. You're getting your golden undertone. It is perfection, and it is lightweight, and it's also water resistant. It's a vegan formula. This is a medium buildable cover. This is a soft matte, and it's definitely very long wearing. So it looks like. This is another one that looks beautiful on textured skin, and I believe would also work if you have dry skin. Just moisturize well, but definitely combo oily. This one is it. Last but not least, we have a powder foundation. Now, I'm typically not a powder foundation girl, but you guys, if you've been watching my channel, I have been raving about one in particular, and you should already know. It's Fenty. This one is a great powder foundation for everyday on the go use. I haven't really tested like the transfer of this powder foundation, but I'm pretty sure there is some transfer. But this one is just super lightweight on the skin. It's a creamy matte buildable medium coverage formulation, and girl, you are getting 50 shades in this range at $36. You're getting 0.32 ounces of product and the undertones. There's something for everybody. You got neutrals to rosy undertones in this, and I wear the shade 385. I love this powder foundation. I will put on a light brow for work, a gloss, and my Fenty powder and keep it moving. That's it. I don't really do a lot for work, honestly, you guys. Or if like whenever I'm on the go, like I don't put on a full beat for grocery shopping or anything like that. So this one is an absolutely stellar powder foundation if you are that girl. And this is one that you definitely should check out. And I'm raving about it for a reason. You guys know I don't rave unless it's real for me anyway. So yes, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. Do not forget, there is a giveaway ongoing on my channel. It is specific to my Summertime Fun in the Sun makeup series. This is video 2 of 4. I should have this series wrapped up by Tuesday. So I'm so excited to see your comments on these videos so I can select a winner. It will be a $200 Sephora gift card, a digital gift card that will be emailed to you for your use once I make my announcement for the winner. Most likely next Thursday. So you guys, don't forget to leave comments down below. If you are not already following me on Instagram, please go ahead and do so. All of that information will be down in the description bar, and I will see you all on the next video. Bye.